everyone. This is Magic Eye of the Divine here. I'm going to be giving you a wisdom message reading for the month of July 2024. And we will be seeing what is in store for some wisdom insight. Some wisdom insight to give you from the divine source, from me to you. Divine source, that is your utmost believing source. Gives me my messages from me to you. Not read reversals when it comes down to these certain cards because there's no reason for me to. Unless it's me doing like, my regular tarot readings. These are different cards, so yes. Yep. Alrighty. Ooh. Yes, I'm meant to give you as many. And now I do my clarification, which is nice. Oh, I love these decks. I got so many different decks. I love them that I've gathered through my lifetime. And I use them. I use all of them. Clarify may take me a little bit just to do this. I hope everyone is having a good day. Oh, we have been experiencing here in Michigan, a heat wave. Since like last summer it was just kind of like really wet. We've had our hot temps, but it just was mostly wet and dreary. Didn't have no like really severe weather last year or anything like serious storms. It just seemed like just mostly rain. But this year, wow, I'm telling you, it's already June and we've already been peaking in them 80s, 90s, feeling like the hundreds. So hot, so dry. I hope everyone's just, whoever's going through this heat wave, I hope you're trying to keep cool, keep hydrated, keep you, your family, your loved ones, your pets safe and hydrated and cool. So, yeah, because it is, wow, it is just hot out there. And it ain't even July yet. So I don't even, well, that is way too many, but obviously we're on the table of awareness. But, yeah, I hate to see what July is going to be because normally it just seems like our hot stuff really happens in July the most. And we're experiencing that a month early. So I wonder if we're going to have fall early. I wonder if we're going to have winter early. Who knows? Might end up with some bad winter weather, this year. Because we've been having some pretty good mild ones for the past few years. But I guess we'll see. Alrighty, so. Now, let's see. I'm going to take my sip of water. Because I really get dry throat. And then plus I've gotten over sinusitis, which I had to be on an antibiotic because it was so bad it affected my upper and lower respiratory. It was horrible. Couldn't even sleep for some days until I went into the doctor. And usually it stems from the cottonwood that blows around. My allergies pick up really bad. And then next thing you know, I end up with severe sinusitis, and it tends to be an every year thing. Ugh, horrible. Cottonwood is just horrible when that's blowing around in the wind. But anyways, my lovelies, I have, oh wow, so, okay, well anyways, exchanging gifts and material harvest. So, basically, there's going to be quite a few of you that's going to be very abundant. And some of this, abundancy, you kind of might feel like you want to keep to yourself. But then there's some of you that's going to be like, I need to maybe buy something for somebody. But it doesn't really have to be like expensive, extravagant, or anything. It just could be the thought that counts, right? Because you've gained a material harvest and it feels really good, feels really great that you finally have got this prosperity and abundance, and you feel like you just want to make not just yourself happy, but maybe others happy around you with something a little special. Something a little special. So, if you feel like it, go for it. If you feel like it, go for it. I think there'll be something that's within you that will tell you to. You know. A lot of you are moving forward. You're going to be doing some very, very, very positive movements on moving forward from situations that have not been good and healthy. You're going to be leaving that in the past. Working on yourself, leaving that in the past. There's this whole, being by the book. There's honestly, I feel like being by the book. If you're putting rules on yourself, that's up to you. But other than that, you don't always got to be by the book. Just be your true, authentic self. Don't always got to put these big rules on yourself, these big standards on yourself and being by the book. Just be yourself. Because that being yourself is where it's going to feel free inside, feel positive inside. Don't put these high standards and expectations on yourself. You'll be doing fine moving forward. So, there's going to be apparently some celebrations that are going to be coming up in your lives, and you already know this. It's going to be a happy time. Make it a happy time. Make that peace in your home. Make that peace with that celebration in your home. Because nothing feels like home when you bring peace within your home. You're going to be rejoicing the celebrations that's coming up. It's happy times. And it's going to be very good. Very good. Very positive. Okay, now here's where some things, you gotta, some of you gotta work on your crown chakra. That's where your spirituality is. You're high up most. And it's okay to do that. And it's okay to change. Like if you did have a belief, and if it's, something that you've had for a long time, but it just doesn't feel like it suits you anymore, research yourself. Research, find change in your belief system. And it's okay to do that. Experiment. See it's got to when it comes, I always say, when it comes down to belief, when it comes down to spirituality, it's something that vibes with your soul. There's something that's within you, and it will say, this feels right. You do not have to go by what others tell you to believe in, because you know what? It's about yourself. It's not about nobody else. Your spiritual journey is about yourself and nobody else. You do not have to share it with anybody. You don't have to be in with it with anybody. It's all within yourself. Just remember that. Because where you feel at peace within your soul is within your spirituality, within your belief system, no matter what it is. Or even if you don't have a belief system, that's fine. It's what feels good to you and what's comforting to you and what feels right and what you look to. There's looking to it. Okay, so there's also going to be a movement forward in positivity and partnerships and alliances. You're going to feel on top of the world. Feel on top of the world. Feel really good with who's in your life. They're keeping it positive, and that's the thing. Got to keep the positive ones in your life. In order to be positive, it's got to go with all your surroundings. That's how you make peace. But there is a partnership that's going to be coming in, and it's going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. But just don't get in your train of thought. Just don't get in your train of thoughts and doubting it. Take the leap. Put a leg up. Take that leap. Because you know why? Because it's a new chapter and journey in your life that you know that you must do. Be the free thinker. You're also in for a transformation. Many of you are in for a transformation of this year. Starting in July. It's going to be major. Major shift. Major change. And then many of you are going to be meeting your soulmate. Wow, a lot of you are going to be meeting your soulmates. It's going to be that year, the time to come together. Like I said, take that leap. Take that transformation and take that leap. You know, when it comes down to the soulmate, you'll know who it is because it'll feel right. It just won't be just anybody and anybody that you meet. It's going to feel right. And you will create this family. You'll create this foundation and achievements with this soulmate that's going to be coming in. You know, even when it comes down to like family with the person, you can either gain with their family. It doesn't mean you have to have children with this person, you know, to create a family. Sometimes it's just the gathering of the family members and the extensions. Or just you and that person is considered a unity of a family. So there are different entitlements of the word family. Different types. So I am seeing really goodness in July of 2024. So Source, my higher source, wants me to tell you that your abundance is going to be flowing. It's going to be looking good. There's these nice celebrations coming up for many of you. Keep that peace. Bring this peace that's, in your home. That's where it starts. Within yourself is within your home. And then, work on, belief system. It's telling you about like the spiritual. This year is kind of like that thing for it, I swear. It has to do with spirituality and your belief system. I think there's going to be some things going to go on this year that's going to take a lot of people out of alignment. And the thing is just kind of raise the vibration to keep it up. I think many of us have been feeling it going out into the world. Just as it seems like really off, really bad this year compared to last year and the years before. The thing is, if you have a lot of people like raising that vibration, so keep that in the air. So, I hope everybody has a blessed day, and this is your reading for July of 2024. Blessed be.